the most dangerous rivalry on the planet, two superpowers, and a war that never truly ended. The conflict between Iran and America is not just politics. It is a story of secret coups, missile strikes, and a battle for global dominance that is still happening right now. And the biggest question of all, could this rivalry ever trigger World War III? Today, we cover the complete timeline. This is Mysterious History. Chapter 1, 1953, The Secret Coup. The year, 1953. An event took place in Iran that the world has never forgotten. The CIA and British intelligence secretly worked together to overthrow Iran's democratically elected prime minister, Mohammad Mossadegh. Why? Because Mossadegh made one decision that the West could not accept. He announced that Iran's oil belonged to the Iranian people. After the coup, the Shah, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, was put back on the throne. But the people of Iran never forgot. That single moment laid the foundation of one of history's greatest rivalries. Chapter 2, 1979, The Revolution. A storm swept through Iran. Under the leadership of religious leader Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, a revolution erupted. The monarchy collapsed. The Islamic Republic of Iran was born. But that same year, another event shocked the entire world. Iranian students stormed the American embassy in Tehran and took it over. 52 American diplomats, held hostage for 444 days. From that moment forward, the relationship between Iran and America was broken, permanently. Chapter 3, 1980s, Gulf War Clashes. The 1980s. Iran and Iraq were locked in a brutal war. America sided with Iraq. U.S. warships moved into the Persian Gulf. In 1988, the U.S. Navy destroyed Iranian naval vessels. It was the first major direct military clash between the two nations. The flame of conflict was now burning. Chapter 4. Nuclear Crisis, 2000 to 2018. After the year 2000, a new threat emerged: Iran's nuclear program. America and the Western world suspected Iran was secretly building a nuclear bomb. In 2015, a historic agreement was reached, the JCPOA, the Iran nuclear deal. Iran agreed to limit its nuclear activities. In return, international sanctions were lifted. Pause. But then in 2018, President Donald Trump tore up that agreement and hit Iran with the harshest sanctions ever imposed. Tensions skyrocketed once again. Chapter 5. January 2020, The Strike That Shook the World. January 3rd, 2020. Near Baghdad Airport, an American drone was quietly circling in the night sky. And then, Iran's most powerful and feared military commander, Qasem Soleimani, was killed. Iran responded immediately. More than 12 ballistic missiles were launched at American military bases in Iraq. For the first time in history, Iran had directly attacked American forces. The entire world held its breath. Was this the beginning of World War III? But the war, for now, was avoided. Chapter 6, 2025, Full Escalation. Tensions reached a terrifying new level. America and its allies launched strikes on Iran's most critical nuclear facilities: Fordow, Natanz, Isfahan. Iran fired back, launching missiles at American military bases in Qatar and Iraq. The Middle East was standing at the edge of all-out war. World War III scenario. Now, imagine the unthinkable. What if full-scale war actually breaks out? First move, Iran shuts down the Strait of Hormuz. 30% of the world's oil supply stops flowing overnight. The global economy begins to collapse. Then Iran's allies enter the battlefield: Hezbollah, Houthi rebels, Iraqi militias. America calls in its allies: NATO, Israel, Gulf states, drones, missiles, cyber attacks. The entire Middle East becomes a war zone. And if someone decides to use a nuclear weapon, this will no longer be a Middle Eastern conflict. This will be the last war humanity ever fights. The rivalry between Iran and America is not a simple political disagreement. It is a war for power, for influence, and for the future of the world. But the real question remains: will this tension ever explode into World War III? Or will the world, once again, step back from the edge? This was Mysterious History. If you enjoy stories like this, mysterious, dangerous, and forgotten by time, subscribe now